Yo, 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 welcome back to another episode of S5 and the Side of Fry. What's good with your rap?
I'm good, man. How about you?
So you got your Lakers gear on today, baby.
Yes, sir. We old champs, man. We
So,
champs, bro.
old champ.
Nowadays.
What's up with your boy Luca getting fined, man? What happened there? What'd he do?
What you mean? Well, I don't remember what happened.
Some,
I didn't
some,
see that.
it was some gesture he did at the ref about the ref getting paid off or something like that. So
Oh, that's not nothing new.
it
He's
ain't
done that
nothing. Yeah.
before.
Oh, he
Yeah,
done
that's
that before,
old,
but he
man.
got fined this time for it though. Yeah,
Yeah,
he got there
that's
wilding.
funny, man.
Shit, what we rank number 4 right now? I think we're sitting at number 4 overall in the East. I mean the West.
Third in the West. Third in the West, I
Really? We
believe.
don't bumped up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because Minnesota they slide a little bit, and then we got Denver the other day. So I think we're three in the West.
Okay. That's good. That's good. I want to give a shout out to everybody, the whole S5 and the Side of Fry crew. We're missing a couple right now, things going on, but they'll be back eventually. A shout out to all our subscribers. Remember to like and subscribe, all our followers out there. And then also shout out to Riverside for making everything possible. Man, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Sports world has been spinning fast today, this past week. We got some stuff to talk about that in the moment, NFL, NBA, and then some highlights from some UFC fights last week. But I think the biggest news out there is your boy Bam, man. He done dropped 83, that 83-point explosion, bruh. I done seen it all over the place, man. There's been some
Yeah.
controversy about how it came about. What you think about it? Tell me about it. What's your
Well,
take on him
what you
getting them
think
83?
about it? What's your take on it? Let's get the man from behind the camera, man.
I mean,
What's go
36 of 43 was from the free throw, bro. It's not Kobe-esque. You know what I'm saying? Kobe had to get his stuff out of the mud. You know what I'm saying? He was out there dropping buckets. Granted, I'm not taking nothing away from Bam. He got 83 points. He can say he did what 95, 97% of the NBA has never done. He got him. I don't care if he got him from the free throw. He got him from the field. Wherever he got him from, he got 83 points. But 36 out of 43 from the free throw. So, I mean, a lot of his points did come from the free throw line. But again, that's me taking something away from his execution on the court. So, shout out Bam Adebayo for dropping 83. I hate that you passed my man Cole, but you did what you did. So, it is what it is.
See, I don't really what Eldris, Femi, Bam Adebayo,
Mhm.
Bamonte, Bam Amonte, what they call him on Twitter for him and Asia Wilson. But
Asia Wilson.
honestly, I don't know if I don't have an issue with the Kobe angle. Like I think, records are meant to be broken. I mean, you knew this was
True
gonna
that.
happen. I think it's just the way it happened. You know what I'm saying? It didn't
Mhm.
like he was like on fire. Yeah, I think he missed like 15 threes. You know
He's
what I'm saying? Like he wasn't on
46.5,
fire.
46.5 from the
Yeah.
field. Kobe was 60.9 from the field, 60% from the field, basically. So, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, and we were down against the Raptors. That's why Kobe had to kind of, get his in or whatever. Whereas Bam, they were up 30, they were still fouling or whatever.
Mhm.
Like, so call it what you want. Yeah, he got the record. And, I mean, as far as the asterisk that, we put asterisk beside anything, you know what I'm saying?
We
So
will.
honestly, it don't really matter. But like I said, it aesthetically, it wasn't pleasing to watch. It wasn't a man that was like ripping him up that he couldn't miss or whatever. He was, and shout out to Wizards for fouling him 40 something times or getting send him to the line. What was that about? You
Sending
know
that
what I'm
man to the
saying?
line. Like, what you doing, bro?
Yeah,
Y'all just giving away points?
yeah. So I don't understand this NBA, but like I said before, for them talking about AI and Michael Jordan couldn't average 40, those boys
They
again, a
would have
lot
went
of them
ham.
didn't even watch him. Yeah, they only seen Jordan, when he did the doc. They didn't watch him really, really play ball because we knew what it was. Straight bucket getters. And he led the league 10 times in scoring. Of course, he would have averaged a
Yeah.
whole lot of points in this NBA. But yeah, man, shout out Idris.
Shout out
Um,
Idris.
it wasn't aesthetically pleasing to watch, but it is what it is. Like I said, I don't care about him beating Kobe.
Yeah.
Honestly, I really don't, because Kobe, we know when Kobe was legit. I gotta win this game for them, and that's just kind of the Mamba mentality. And Bam ain't really like that. He not cut like that. Not that he's not skilled. He's extremely skilled. He's not a scorer like that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like his previous high, he didn't even, what was it, 40 something? His previous high, 47, something like that. So it is what it is.
It's been all over the internet. It's been all over the news, sports channels, everybody debating. Was it legit? Did they lay down for him to get these 83, comparing him to Kobe? Somebody already joked about they can't wait to see that commercial, the remake of the commercial with Kobe and Jalen Rose when he come in. He's talking about how many olives. He says 81. So they said they can't wait to see your boy come in. So he's gonna be 83 olives. So shout out to him though, man. I really love the fact that his lady was there. She's the leading high scorer in a single game. I don't know why I was about to say Angel Reese, but forgive me.
Asia Wilson.
Asia Wilson, yes, Asia Wilson. I think she 53, maybe 53 or 54
Yeah,
points,
yeah,
something
yeah.
like that.
Which that's cool for them as a couple,
It
but
really
like I
is.
said, it's just getting making 40 something free throws is absolutely insane. Like I said, it isn't like this is a score like a T Mac or something that T Mac is constantly attacking.
Mhm.
We talking about Bam. Well, again, very, very good player. Has won, I believe he won a gold medal. Maybe was it two or just one? But he's won. He's represented the USA, so he is like that as far as being an all-star.
Oh yeah,
But nah,
he's a
he's
beast.
not.
He's a baller now. He's a baller now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, he can hoop, but he not an 83 point
no, not
hooper
at
though.
all.
Like he not that. So
Let's see what
we'll give
let's
you
see what
that.
he averaged next game. Let's see what he averaged next game.
Yeah,
And you know what? People gonna bring that back up. He went from 83
100%.
to whatever he averaged in the next game. Yeah,
100%.
crazy.
Like, I don't even think he was averaging 20 points a game until this game took him over. It was like 18.8 or something. And because of this game, it got him to 20 points a game. So he's at 20 points a game right now. His free throw percentage, they say he shot 13.5% of his
Mm,
total free throws for the year in that game. Almost 15% of your total free throws in one game. So call it what you want. People that love it, yo, love it. People that hate it, yo, hate it. Like
there
it
you go.
is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
You ain't gotta like it. You know what I
crazy,
mean?
crazy. Speaking of games, Jason Tatum, he's back, baby, back in the lineup after some time off. The Celtics look like a complete team, like a completely different beast out there, man. So, do you think they've locked themselves in to be the favorites in the East right now? We know Detroit still got the best record out there, but the Celtics, man, your boy come back. I think his first game back was Friday, March the 6th.
Yeah.
15
Yeah.
points, 12 rebounds, 7 assists in 27 minutes. 15 points,
hmm
12 rebounds, 7 assists in 27 minutes. Jason Tatum back, man. You're looking good. And we talked about this last week. I was talking about how he should
hmm
have sat out, how it's going to take him a lot of time to get back. And you was like, nah, man, he has plenty of time. You said Muscle Murray is going to come back, and he's already shown it early on. So, what do you think about his first game back and since he's been back in the lineup?
Well, the first game back, remember he was going to dunk and he kind of pulled it short.
Seen that one.
And I
I
know,
seen that.
yeah, not everybody is a dunker, so I know not everybody gonna understand. I mean, you know what being hung is, but you don't
Oh,
know
yeah.
that feeling of not being able to, not trusting your body or whatever. So when I
I
saw that, I was
never
like,
had
yeah,
that
he
feeling.
definitely, yeah. I mean, it's one, certainly if you've been out, if you haven't been playing in a few weeks, or in our case, not that we travel and play ball like that, but you kind of tweak your ankle, you be a little nervous going up because you don't know, where your body at, so you don't pull it as long or go as high or whatever the case may be. So I felt that when I saw that. That was the funniest thing for me. But he still had like 12, 7, and 7. Like,
Mhm.
again, being an ultra playmaker, which I told y'all he was going to be, like he was going to find his niche.
Oh,
Now,
yeah.
he's averaging about 20 points a game, but at the same time, he's not shooting the ball well, which again, like I said, he's not going to be 100% Jason Tatum
Nope.
because it took everybody a while to get back. But by the time he gets in the playoffs, I look for for his shooting percentage to be a lot higher. And I think he'd be ready to hoop when they need him to hoop. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, and they gonna need him. What I tell y'all, in the second week of April, that's when they gonna need him to be. Hey, give us 75% Jason Tatum, and he'll have a long runway, and he'll be closer to a better version than he is now.
Yeah. Hope you stay healthy and no setbacks, but
Oh
they definitely
man,
looking like becoming one of the favorites. Yeah, I know that would be just crazy.
I think they were the favorite. You know what? We got to stop going against the favorites, man. Because remember, didn't they have Texas as the favorite?
Bro, I went to that game. I was sick to my stomach. I said, damn. I said, did I jinx him? I swear. I told my old lady, I said, damn, did we jinx him? Like, what in the world? Listen, we got there right at tip off, but we didn't really get into our seats. maybe 3 to 4 minutes into the game. I sat
Mhm.
down, we look up, it was 12-3. And I looked again, I said, oh, it's 12-3. Texas, South Carolina got 3. I said, ain't no way. So I said, okay, we're gonna gradually
Yeah.
get back into this. That first quarter killed the Lady Cox, man. Killed
Rough,
that's
rough.
set the pace for the whole game, man. They tried to fight back, but it was a little too late. Yeah, you allowed that gap
Yeah.
get too large in the first quarter, and it was too late to try to make that comeback, man. I was watching
And
Dawn
remember
Staley get so
oh,
frustrated,
go ahead.
bro. I was like,
Yeah,
man,
yeah. Should be cussing them out. But you know one thing about being down, that's why I hate when my teams are down because what you do, you exert energy to get it close. Then you get, 2 or 3 points. You take a bad jumper, they get a quick run out, quick little layup. You come back, another bad shot, still come down, quick three. Now you down, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and your momentum and your star players are tired. Your
yeah,
scorers, so they got to bring in the bench. They're a little nervous because of the height of the intensity of the game. They're not quite ready for that. And we just gotta figure it out, man. Those girls, they took it like a champ. So I'm hoping that they'll be ready, man. But shout out Texas. We gave y'all no shot.
no shot.
Because that's what you do as a fan. You know what I'm saying? And they flip flop now. The couple, we beat them, they beat us. We beat them, you know what I'm saying? So we got to get back. But yeah, man, that was
My
tough,
oldest
bro.
daughter and I was wondering because Raven Johnson and what's it, Tessa Johnson.
Medina Okai.
Well, her too,
Yeah.
but Tessa Johnson, they were spending a lot of time on the bench. So we like, is there some injury things that we don't know about? Because Raven Johnson, there was one
No,
point in time they pulled her out the game, and she wasn't even in there long, and you seen her get mad. She didn't want, and they even said it over the loudspeakers, like Raven Johnson seems like she doesn't want to come out the game. And I was like, something's going on. Like, what was going on, or was it just
no, I
she was Dawn didn't know what to do because they were so far behind? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, now as far as I mean the personnel, I think of it like this as, just playing basketball just like you or whatever. Sometimes the bench got it going or because the bench did play better. The bench played very well. Like those girls was scoring. It was the starters that didn't really come. And you expect Joyce to all and Tessa and Raven to
Uh,
always show up. And they didn't do what they normally do. You know what I mean? We only scored what
okay.
51 points
Yeah.
or something like that?
Joyce did all
61
right though.
points.
Joyce held her own. Joyce held her
Joyce had
own.
13,
Yeah.
but Joyce is a 20-point scorer. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? In a game like this, you need 25 from Joyce because you're not really going to get a lot from the bench. You need your starters to step up and to play well. And Raven didn't shoot well, which she had
Nope.
been shooting very well, and Tessa didn't shoot well either. None of them had double digits.
And they were killing
So,
them girls on the boards, man. Like second shot chances
and
for Texas. It was killing them on the boards.
that's the South Carolina problem. All
Yep.
the years they always had two bigs that could rebound, and this year they don't have. Remember,
Yeah.
we're missing Chloe. We're missing
Chloe Kitts is out for the season. Yep.
Chloe, we're missing Adele Tech is hurt too. We're
Yep.
missing what's my girl that dunks? Oh, I can't think of her name. Yeah, man, like we're missing like those are like if we had those three, I feel we're winning the championship because you can't
Yeah.
out rebound us.
Yeah.
Now you gotta ask your smalls to go in there and game rebound and Okat. It's like some games she looks like a first round pick, and in some games it's like, yo, she probably need to petition to come back another year because
Yep.
like it's a lot of pressure on her because she is the big. And
Yeah.
Tuna Bees is still young. She from France. She's still trying to learn, the college game. She got to get a lot stronger. So it's a lot,
Yeah.
again, I think that this team can certainly win a championship, but
Yeah.
they don't have much room for error. Like, you know
That's
what I
what
mean? At
Don
least when you
said.
can rebound.
So the last time we lost this, we went and won a national championship. And that's what she's telling these girls now. Hey, don't hold your head down. Listen, y'all won 5 out of the last 7. Listen, let's go win this big game. And they actually have the ability, they have the skill set, they got the team to do it. Before we transition back into some NBA, I do have a question about that. Do you
Yeah,
think Chloe Kitts comes back for another season? You think she's gonna try to go?
sure. Her dad already said it. She already said it.
She's
She's
coming.
coming back.
She's coming back.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
100%.
Okay. Okay. All right. I was wondering
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't even like. I mean, so Raven will be the only one leaving. Medina, this is her last year, but she may petition to stay. So we don't know if anybody transfers out. Oh, Tania, she is definitely, this her last year as well. So her and Raven are gone, and
Uh,
Medina's gone. So Tessa's going to come back for her senior year, which, well, they say she already graduated. So
yeah.
her graduated in 2 years. That's
Well, we know
crazy.
Dawn. We know Dawn gonna keep a squad. She gonna get that recruit. She gonna have who's that.
Yeah. Well, she got a number 1 pick, Jersey Robinson. Her dad played football. I can't think of his name, but brother,
Baller.
I
Baller.
mean, first of all, she is strong. Like I'm like, yo, she got muscles, bro, in high school. Like
Where's she
her
from?
dad,
What part of the country?
she from California. She went to the
California.
same school that LeBron, that Bronny went to, the
Bronny and
same one
Bryce?
that Juju Watkins
Jojo,
went
okay.
to. Yeah.
Okay.
Sierra Canyon.
See, okay, yeah,
So yeah,
Sierra
bro.
Canyon.
Hey, y'all check her out, brother. Look, check her out,
She
man.
got muscles.
She is going to be a beast, bro.
Wow.
So
Don't
yeah,
know how to go out there and she know how to go out there and recruit now. She know how to bring them players in, bro. That's one thing she
yeah,
can do. One
yeah.
thing she can do. All right, man. Transition back into the NBA. You talked about your boy SGA. 126 consecutive games, man. Was it 20 plus or 30 plus?
20 plus.
20 plus points. That's
Yeah,
crazy, bro. The
that
consistency
is,
is
man.
crazy.
And that's whose record he just broke?
Wilt
That's
Chamberlain.
Wilt Chamberlain.
Wilt Chamberlain. That's crazy,
like
bro.
anytime you break a Wilt Chamberlain record, brother,
You done a lot of stuff. What?
You have a nice trajectory on your career, brother. Like you are really getting it in.
He
I mean, and I'm
is
thinking,
getting it in. He that dude, bro.
I'm just like, wait, Michael never done this? Like AI
100.
never done this? Shaq
Kobe,
never done this?
Shaq, none
Kobe
of
never done this? Like
Kareem, none
nobody's
of them.
ever done
Bill
this.
Russell
Yeah.
with the most championships, none of them. That's crazy.
Well, Bill Russell, well, he wasn't really a scorer. Like he was a,
But
he'll give you 17 points and 900 rebounds in a game. Like, yeah, but he was rebounding everything. I think it's a lefty too. But yeah, man. So shout out SGA, man. I understand that they say he's foul baiting, but I hate that. I hate that because
yeah.
no one in the history of sports ever got a whistle, in my opinion, like James Harden. He hasn't led the league by 10 years. 11 free throws a game. Like, remember, you couldn't touch James Harden.
Yeah.
You'd be on the bench, beep. Yeah, you look like you wanted to foul him, so we're gonna call a foul on you.
He would draw that foul with that step. He would do, yeah. Oh, that's your boy, though. That's your boy. That's your boy.
They don't like SGA because SGA, what he does, which again is just so unique. So first of all, he somebody said when they think of SGA playing basketball, they think of the Pink Panther because like he's just like he's so smooth like that.
Somebody also said what makes him so elite and said that I don't know who it was, but they could see him playing back in the old days because he's one of the few players in this generation that has that mid-range game. A lot of players not playing that mid-range game, but he has that mid-range game. He can score anywhere from the floor. So that makes him deadly, man, and it's perfected too.
Yeah, but with the mid-range, so that's a good point. He got the mid-range and he can go by you.
Mm-hmm.
And what he does is he attacks an angle that you're in a position where if you raise your hand, which you gotta raise your hand because you gotta put a hand up, he's gonna draw a foul on you.
Yep.
Like so it's like not only because he'll make you skate, he'll put you on skates. So you either jump back because you're trying to give him that jumper, and if he wants to take it, he'll take the jumper over you. And now you're like, okay, I can't give him space. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna make you dance. Then you jump close on him because you don't want him to give you that jumper. And then he gives you that little look, and now you're on his hip. And now he throws up that hand, and now you're fouling him.
Now you're fouling. You're getting that whistle
and
every time.
6'6".
And young.
Probably 205. Right. He's not a big dude. Maybe 210. I would say 205. Brother, he is lightning quick. For that size, lightning quick. So yeah, man, shout out to him, man. I think he might win his second MVP.
He really might.
He can win his second MVP. Yeah.
And they're
Joker, they don't.
They're
oh yeah, you're right. Lakers are 4th. You're right.
Yeah, they're
Rockets are 3.
2.5 games in front of the Spurs right now. And they look phenomenal too. Phenomenal too. Giraffe boy, I mean, bruh.
Yo,
I'm kind of excited about the NBA playoffs this season, but there's a lot of changes. Like seeing the Pistons back in it again, the Celtics, the storyline with them losing Tatum last year, and now they're coming back. They're second place. I think they're 3.5 games behind the Pistons, but it's gonna be a really good playoff, man. Really good playoffs.
Yep.
Speaking of basketball, though, Selection Sunday coming soon. I know you're excited. about your boys winning, or possibly winning the ACC title championship. So,
Well,
yeah, I'm gonna go
I
ahead and
don't
call this
know if it.
before we get to the six. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna let you have the floor. I
What
cannot
what
stand them.
what are you gonna say?
I can't stand these. I can't stand this team, man. I'm calling Duke to win the whole damn thing already, bro. I said last part, I said I want Houston to win. Duke just look too good, bro. They look phenomenal. They look, man, them Boozer boys, listen, I hate Duke with a passion, but
Mhm.
they going to win the ACC
Well,
title. They going to win the national championship. I'm calling it now. I don't want them to, but
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
calling
not so fast, not so
it.
fast,
So
brother.
not so
I know.
fast.
I know I said this last week because I was watching the fight. I'm like, I can't believe I even said that. I said that in front of the world for the
Yeah,
75,000 people that watch this.
right.
But Duke is gonna. They're down. What's it? They're down. Caleb Foster and Nagangba. Like they're big.
Yeah.
So yeah, they Patrick, I think is the first name. But yeah, they're gonna be down some guys that usually play a lot of minutes. Caleb Foster is one of the leaders on the team. So like yeah, it's going you're gonna have to dig deep to try to win this championship.
Yeah.
But I think they're vulnerable. Those guys, I think Caleb may be coming back or Patrick. One of them are going to come back in time for the NCAA, but both of them going to be out for the ACC tournament. And I mean, I can see somebody knocking them off because you're not at full strength. It's tough. These kids, they're kids. They're 18,
Uh-huh.
18, 19, trying to win something they never won before with guys that's out of the lineup. Although they did win last year without, I think Cooper missed. I think he either missed a couple games in it or whatever. So yeah, they should be the favorite, but they're
Yeah.
not as invincible as they were last year. We didn't know that. What's your boy playing for the Hornets? Colin Knuppel. We didn't know he
Yeah,
was that
Continent.
good.
Yeah.
Like
No, I really
he's
did
going.
not. I honestly,
I
I was hating on him a little bit. Like, why they drafting this boy a first round Nipple? Like, what?
yeah. Yeah, we didn't know he was this. He's gonna win the rookie of the year. Like it's Cooper's number two, but he's gonna win rookie of the
I was about
year.
to say between him and Cooper Flag, you think he's gonna edge him out?
Yeah, he is. He's had a better season. He's hit more threes than
I think he's
anybody
had a better
at
season.
the
Knipple, I mean not Knipple. Cooper Flag got that vibe behind him. He got that machine behind him. Everybody's been on his train, man. Cooper Flag this, Cooper Flag that. We talked about him. Is the hype gonna be true? He's actually balling out. So
yeah. But I think you're missing some of this. I think you're like everybody thinks that Cooper's gonna be great, but it's kind of like the Carmelo and the LeBron, which if I know a lot of people didn't watch basketball back in 2003 the way we did because we were fully grown men by that time. But had been to NBA games at that time. You know what I'm saying? So we've been locked in for a while.
oh yeah.
Everybody knows that Carmelo had the better rookie year.
Oh
Now, do
yeah.
we think Carmelo? And I know that they gave it to LeBron. They do. They wanted to anoint LeBron early, and I understand he deserved it, but he did not win rookie of the year over Carmelo. Had the better year, and he led his team to the playoffs. He was the best player on that team to go to the
Out there in
playoffs.
Denver.
Yeah, yeah. So it's kind of the same thing. Like I think the consensus is that old boy my
Nipple.
God. No, 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 no.
Cooper.
Cooper Flag.
Cooper
Cooper
Flag.
Flag is the better player, but Knupel's having a better year. Like I remember he hit the most threes ever
Mhm.
for somebody at his age, like ever. Like more than anybody in the history of the league, he's hitting the most threes by that age. Brother, that's a season. Like you
Oh,
hooping,
yeah,
to be young, yeah, so I think that he's going to win. I think everyone knows he's going to win. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, and shout out to Hornets. Them boys, hey
I was
man,
about to say,
look,
shout out to Hornets. They looking decent.
they,
Let me just say that. They
yeah,
looking
they're in the
decent.
plan. They gonna give somebody a hard time. Somebody's like, yo, we got to play the Hornets possibly. I don't know if I like that. You know?
Now them boys got to see. They've been to playing, yeah. But even if they make that what 8th seed, then you got to see somebody like Detroit, possibly Boston. I don't know who's number 3 in the East. I want to say it's
No, no, no. They play number one and number seven and I'm sorry, number one and number two seed. So they have to play either Boston or they have to play Detroit,
Detroit.
which
Yeah.
again, for a young team, is this about getting the experience? I mean, obviously, LaMelo's never played serious basketball in his life, in NBA life. You know what I'm saying? So to get to the playoffs is going to be different. He
Yeah,
can't jump, can't do a lot of the shots he does in the
regular
regular
season.
season because yeah, yeah. So, but yeah, if they can, find a way to win a couple games, they can make it interesting. And who says Detroit is going to steamroll anybody? Detroit has a lot of warts. Like
Yeah,
you can expose. They can't shoot the ball, and you just got to throw bodies at Cade. Let everybody else try to figure it out. Because you think that's what Boston's going to do. They're going to throw guys at them if
yeah,
when they meet up.
yeah. I just look at Boston as being the favorite because of the experience.
100%.
The way Jalen's been balling, you got Tatum back. Now, like you said, I really feel like by the time it gets playoffs, especially mid playoffs, he's gonna be way above 75%, 85% ready. Then you still got other people. What's your boy that hitting those clutch shots all the time?
Oh,
God, I
with the
can't think.
big head,
Yeah,
White.
yeah. Well, no, him, but I'm also the buzzer beater
Oh,
dude.
Peyton Pritchard.
Payton
Peyton
pretty,
Pritchard.
yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, and the coaching. I mean, I'm not gonna leave out they got the
Yeah,
coaching
yeah,
solid too. So
Missoula. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I mean, they've been, like we said, they've had this core, at least those two, which I say Tatum Brown is the core and the
Uh-huh.
coach
Uh-huh.
and the organization. What, 7, 8 years? They were, LeBron. They were rookies, young when they almost beat LeBron
Yeah.
in 2018 when he was with the Cavs. So these boys been together for a while, man. They gonna Boston gonna be all right, man.
Yeah, Boston gonna be straight.
Yeah.
Boston's gonna be straight. So, men's basketball college awards. The finalists are out. I'm gonna let you lead off with those awards, man, because I know you were a little salty. No, that was facts that was salty about your boy not winning. Covered with the conference player of the year.
Yeah, which I think, I mean, God, I don't have the guy's name that actually won it or whatever, which is so disrespectful because I probably should have it. But we'll have to get, you know what? It don't really matter. The guy won it from a school did he go to? Arizona,
Arizona, yeah.
right? Yeah,
AJ,
I can't.
no, is the one that they wanted to win.
AJ the best that did
And
not
yeah, he
win.
did not win it. But the guy from Arizona, I can't think his name on it. So,
Yeah, it don't really matter. I mean, guys, he goes to Arizona. So my only thing is that so if you telling me which he had no points in their last game, God scored no points, right? But you're the player of the year in the conference because they're on the best team in the conference, which is, I mean, that's always the dumbest thing in the world, man. I mean, at least for college. NBA just depends on what that looks like. You know what I'm saying? But in college, that's the dumbest thing in the world because
uh-huh,
in college, unfortunately, you have the have and have nots. And you got players that's like, without this player, this team is nowhere anywhere. Without this guy, Arizona is still pretty good. You know what I'm saying? They're still pretty good. So but the conferences have a history. They just don't like to reward the young guys for whatever reason. So it doesn't make sense. But so here's my thing. So AJ DeBansta, who's averaging almost 20 points a game, 8 rebounds, 4 or 5 assists, something like that, or whatever. So he's not named the player of the year. He just gets the freshman of the year, the
uh-huh.
newcomer of the year in the Big 12. So then that means that since he didn't win player of the year, that maybe the guy from Arizona should also be the an all American like in college, because he's better than AJ because that's why he won the award. Your boy is not on any of the All American teams, first, second, or anything, but AJ the best is a first team All American, all out of him and Cam Boozer and a couple others or whatever. So that just says, that's backwards. You know what I'm saying? This guy's supposed to be the best guy in the conference. That's what y'all said. And now, but he's not He's not an All American. So it's laughable, man. It's so frustrating too. I mean, again, AJ getting 9 million and shit. He gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? He'll be the number one, number two pick. Depends on where you go with that. But yeah, I don't think I saw Darren Peterson being on any of the teams, which he's
Seen
projected to be
Boozer
the
out
number
there
one
though.
team out of Kansas. Yeah, Boozer, ACC Player of the Year,
Yep,
and big newcomer of the year as
yep.
well, which they got it right. I mean, he really has an amazing season, and he's led the I think he leads the whole NCAA in score, at least at the top, the Power Four conference. So yeah, man, shout out for the ACC for getting it right. But yeah, the Big 12, man, boo the Big 12, man. That was terrible.
Senior guard Jaden Jaden Bradley was named 2026 Big
Bradley.
12 Player of the Year. Yeah, Jaden Bradley.
Averaging 13 points and 4 assists, 4 point, and you're a guard.
And a
Man,
guard, right?
again, oh, no disrespect to him though. Like,
Yeah,
no disrespect to him, bro. We don't have no smoke for you. We got smoke for your conference. That conference is a joke, man. The guy had a great season. You don't do that, man.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't do that.
He
So
young. He a freshman. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, but AJ's gone though. AJ, this is
oh
his
yeah,
only year in
absolutely
Utah.
gone. One of the first pick, if not
Uh,
the first pick. Yeah, he gone.
yeah, I'm saying
Him,
he'll be
Boozer,
the first. Yeah, or
Caleb.
Peterson. I mean, Caleb. Yeah, a lot of them could go first. Oh my God, Darius Acuff out of I think he goes to I think he's at Arkansas. Really, really good. Really, really good player. So it's going to be a lot. I'm telling you, anybody that's drafting within the top, at least the top 10, you could get a player out of the top 10
Oh
because a
yeah.
lot of guys are coming out. A lot of guys second year. It's going to be the who's who
So who
when
do you
it comes
think?
to guys coming out.
I can. I'm gonna say three off the top of here. I think Diabante, Boozer, and
The
I'm gonna say
Banster? The Banster?
AJ DeBesta, whatever his name is. I'm gonna say Wilson too, but Wilson to me, Wilson still his frame's still a little small. But I'm saying who you think is the most NBA ready?
Oh, probably Cam Boozer.
Boozer. Yep.
Like yeah, I mean, he's so big. He has
Yeah.
nice touch. You can't move him off any spots, and he can shoot over you, and he can shoot. Like,
Mm-hmm.
he's not just a big high riser and that. Like, your boy he can really
Yeah,
play.
baller.
So he's probably the most NBA ready. AJ reminds me a lot of T-Mac. Like, he plays a lot like T-Mac, above the rim, can shoot the ball, can drive the ball, can post the ball. Like, he really, really is nice. Darius A. Cup is a scorer, can score the ball. Don't matter how you do it. You can't put nobody in front of him. He's going to score the basketball. So, like I said, the top three, man, we got to get closer to the draft. It's very hard right now.
Yeah.
There is some guys that I'm not gonna say any guys that we don't know, but there'll be some guys that's gonna make a lot of money because of what they're gonna do in the NCAA tournament. So yeah, man.
That's what I was about to say. And unfortunately, we won't be able to see your boy Caleb Wilson in the tournament with a
Yeah.
hand injury
Which is
because,
sad, man.
yeah,
That's so
I
sad.
really think y'all could have made some noise, could have really challenged Duke in this ACC championship, but it is what it
A
is. Get
hundred
healthy.
percent.
Get
A
healthy.
100%.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Get healthy. Staying on
And I
college,
think he
man.
he
Oh
wouldn't
no,
even
go ahead.
hurt remember last week I was talking about him possibly, we could beat Duke and
You say he
brother,
coming back. He's gonna
they
play. He's gonna
steamrolled us
play.
at Cameron. Yeah, they steamrolled us at Cameron. And now he's out for the season. So it was like a double bad day. Like, okay, we found out he's gone for the season now, getting
Bro,
ready for that game. And then we get steamrolled, bro. Oh man. It
crazy.
sucked, man.
Yeah, I know. When they said he the hand injury, he's out for the season. I said, "Damn, boy." I was thinking about all of y'all. You, Fax, Guru, all of y'all are Tar Heels fans. Me, it don't
Man.
matter. My team, I don't even know if they're gonna make the NIT. Them Yellow Jackets ain't gonna even
speaking
make the NIT.
speaking of your team, you go right into that. Speaking
Go
of your
right into
team.
the coach, man. Damon Stoudemire being released after a tough 12-game losing streak, man. My Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Garbage. So all I wonder now, who's next? Like, who are they gonna bring down there to the Yellow Jackets? So we definitely got to be able to find somebody. I mean, I remember when we used to be a team to be talked about. We haven't been nothing in a while, man. Yellow Jackets haven't been anything in a while. They may get a little flashy player here or there, but nobody is really gonna make some noise or give us that push to make the tournament or anything like that. So I was loving to see Mighty Mouse down there, though, man. I was loving to see Mighty Mouse down
Yeah.
there with the Yellow Jackets, but a 12-game losing streak, man. Enough is enough.
Yeah. In the ACC
In the
too. I mean, and
ACL.
not that, yeah, only thing about the ACC is that we can't get as many good players as the other groups because they pay a whole lot more than the ACC. Like I
Mm-hmm.
told you, we had AJ DeBansler. He almost committed, but BYU at the last minute was able to pay him. I think they paid him 9 million, and so our offer was 7 million. But can you imagine him and Caleb on the same team? Oh, that would have been nasty. Oh, that would have been nasty. Oh my God, we would absolutely be winning the championship. Caleb Wilson and AJ DeBansler. Anyway,
Definitely wouldn't expect.
Yeah,
As long as Wilson would stay healthy, yeah, y'all would have been unbeat. I'm not gonna say unbeatable, but yeah, y'all definitely would have won that championship for
bro.
sure. For
We only
sure, for sure.
lost, what are we, 6 losses, 7 losses? And, a couple of them came without Caleb. So, and it would have been crazy. Anyway, but yeah, you root for Damon Stoudemire. Anytime,
Mhm.
former NBA, whether he was your guy or not, you always root for them in college, certainly at your team or whatever. So I was definitely rooting for him, man. I'm
Yeah.
sorry he couldn't figure it out, but 12 losses in a row just means your team quit on you. They quit on
Finished
you a
11-20,
long time ago.
and 2-16 in Atlantic Coast, with his overall record being 42-55 in the 3 years that he was there. Now they're already talking about there's some replacement candidates rumors. I'm not really familiar with some of these names: Casey Alexander, Scott Cross, and Bob Ritchie. So I'm gonna have to look those people up to kind of see. Now it
Are
says
they
that they,
tied to Georgia Tech or something?
I,
Are
I,
they?
I think they are tied to Georgia Tech. Yeah, and saying that Georgia Tech's NIL package reportedly exceeds 5.5 million, attracting multiple coaching prospects. So that 5.5 million might be able to bring somebody in there. But then we also got to get the recruiting. We got to get the talent like we used to have. Now I remember them days
Yeah.
when we had, obviously Kenny Anderson, one of my favorite players,
Mm,
definitely one of my favorite guards. But we had some players here and there, but we ain't had nobody like that in a while. In
yeah.
a while.
I said, I'm just trying to think of the last guy that y'all really had that was good at Georgia Tech. And the only guy that comes to mind is what's the dude went to the Miami Heat? What was my man's name? Oh, the big that was at Toronto, and then he ended up going to, I can't think his name because he don't play no more. Let's see. Oh my
Chris
God.
Bosh.
So
Chris
Bosh,
Bosh.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
Chris
was
Bosh. I
I
had to
was
think
about
about it for a
I was
while. We
about to
said,
mix his name up. I was about to say Wade Bosh. And I'm like,
yeah,
wait a minute, no, what's his first name? But
Chris
yeah,
Bosh. Yes,
yeah,
we had
that
Chris
was probably
Bosh.
the
Yeah,
last one that I remember being good.
4th overall
Um,
pick. Derek Favors. Do you
yeah.
remember Derek Favors?
Oh yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah,
right. Derek Favors.
Derek
Yeah,
Favors was there. I don't remember who was there last. I had to look that up. I remember Chris Bosh, Stephon Marbury, Derek Favors, Amon
yeah.
Champet,
Marbury was our time. Yeah,
Jared
yeah,
Jack. Obviously it was Mark Price, but that was a while back, and then Kenny Anderson. I don't remember who was there last between Chris Bosh and Derek Favors. I think they both were 4th overall pick. I have to look that up and see. I want to say Derek
yeah.
Favors was there after Chris Bosh. I'm about 100% positive on that, but
I would say that too. Yeah, yeah. And Jack was after all of them.
yep,
I
Jared
think they
Jack.
said Jared Jack. You see, Matt Harpering's daughter is going to North Carolina. She's a 5-star, McDonald's All
Ooh,
American. Yeah, I think her name is
ooh,
Katie or Kate Harpering. She
yeah,
looks just like him, bro. In a girl form,
yeah, yeah,
in a
yeah.
teenager form, but she looks
5-star though, boy.
just
That's
like
saying a lot.
yeah. She kind of cut up too. I'm like, man, what the?
I
Well,
say
he was gonna
if the,
have his kids on a yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Former athletes have their kids on a different type of
regiment, yeah, yeah.
um,
Oh yeah.
yeah, yeah.
All right, man. Some NFL news, man. Free agency chaos going on. A lot of trades, a lot of things that went down that didn't go down. Probably the biggest news out there is Max Crosby to the Ravens fell through. Uh, Basically because he failed his physical, something about his knee and his meniscus. So
That's what you read.
that's what I seen. That's
That's
what I
what you
read.
read.
That's what I
That's what you
read.
seen. That was just
Yeah,
okay.
hey,
Okay.
that's what they said. He failed the physical, man.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
and just
So
like that, the Raiders get their
apparently,
star back.
there's some tea to that.
Okay.
So apparently they had buyer's remorse because everybody know that Max Crosby is going to fail the physical because he just had surgery. Like
Okay. Yeah.
that was his understanding. That was the Ravens' understanding, right? But then they start talking to who they end up signing, Trey Hendrickson.
Uh-huh.
So they started talking to him while
Yes.
Max Crosby was in the building. So
Ooh,
this was some backwoods type of he didn't know that he was in there. So
damn.
once they got the deal done with him, they rescinded the trade with your boy because they didn't it was the draft picks. They was like, yo, we got a person in our conference, one of our rivals with the Bengals. They ain't trying to take care of him. Why don't we just pay him and keep our draft picks? That's business, ain't it? Ain't that the America that we live in?
But that's definitely that America we live in. But you say he was in the back door, but oh,
He was like, "Hey, come walk with me real quick. Let me holler at you real quick."
Definitely walk with me real quick. Hey man, go holler at him. Let me talk to him. Go walk with me real
Yeah,
quick.
yeah. I'll be right back. I'll be right
Wow.
back. Yeah, yeah.
Wow. See, I didn't even hear that
So
part.
yeah, so I think Max and his agent was a little thrown off. Like, brother, he's going like we knew this was gonna happen. Y'all know the man just had surgery. You're not gonna be able to do, what all of everything he needs to do to pass the physical. So, but yeah, but once they work it out, so they weren't able to get that deal done with Hendrickson, then they would have kept the Max deal.
Yeah.
But when they saw that they can get somebody that's not injured and keep those picks, oh, they went with that 100%.
Yeah. And do you blame him? I mean,
I
I
don't
don't blame
blame
him
them,
not one
man.
bit.
I don't blame them because I think, when you're at that, and that's why, when you're at that type of, level of success or that, that you're supposed to be that level of success, meaning you're trying to win championships, you do whatever you can, man. You do
Yeah.
whatever you can.
So what do you think
The
about
pay,
Mike Evans going to the 49ers?
best, well, I would say definitely a Hall of Famer. The best receiver the Bucks ever had. No disrespect to the guy that passed away a few years ago, Vincent.
Mhm.
I can't think of his last name, but I think everybody would say Mike Evans is the best receiver ever played for the Bucks. I know Tom Brady loves him. That's when he was there won that championship with him or whatever. I wouldn't know how much he got left. You can what was he been in the league, what, 11, 12 years, something like
He been
that?
in the league for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, so how much do you have left now that you're going to 49ers? And you know their history of people getting hurt. That facility that they're at, but they need a replacement for Ayuk or somebody that could catch balls from Stafford. I know he's gonna be excited to catch balls from no, not Stafford. I'm sorry, from Brock Purdy. So
Brock Purdy. Mhm.
yeah, so
Yeah, but
we'll see, man.
he's a little bit up there though, so that's the only
Yeah,
thing about it. So another
yeah.
big
That's
trade.
why.
Oh, go ahead,
Who
continue.
else they got? What other receivers 49ers got? Who else is there? I know
Yep.
there's not your squad. And
No,
we
I
kind of
couldn't.
off season with NFL. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Debo's still on the market, ain't Debo? He was a
Debo's on the
just free
market,
agent,
and
right?
there's actually rumors about him going back to the 49ers.
I'm sure they'll take him back if he talking about, if he want to work for some Uber rates. I'm sure they're not gonna pay him. They're not gonna pay him when they was paying him before, what he was asking for when he
Yeah.
left. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah,
Brandon Ayuk, he's
familiarity, I'm
still
sure he would
there.
love to go back.
Brandon's
Huh?
still there. Brandon Ayuk, he's still there.
He about to get released, buddy. Remember he was yelling at the driving by the facilities, talking
Demarcus
crazy,
Robinson.
cussing
Demarcus Robinson, obviously Mike Evans now.
DeMarcus Robinson. We talking about upper echelon receivers. Not that he isn't a good receiver. We're talking about,
Sky
that's gonna
Moore.
get you over the top.
They ain't got no other big name. Jordan Watkins.
Yeah.
I mean,
We'll see.
another
Yeah, we'll
good thing
see.
about him coming on Mike Evans with the experience he has, being a league top receiver, obviously going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. Buck's going to be
Mhm.
sad about it because you're losing him, but he's going to be able to bring that type of leadership into the locker room and maybe help
Yeah.
some of the other younger receivers, get a little bit better. Another big
And the
trade that
coach
shocked me.
oh,
No,
go ahead.
no, no,
Go
no.
ahead.
Go ahead. No.
I
Continue,
was
Ray.
saying, and the coach out they always what's your boy name? The coach for the 49ers, he always find a way to make somebody,
Shanahan.
yeah, he always make a receiver. Like they'll be fine, man. They'll figure that thing out.
Yeah.
But go ahead and
George Kittle got hurt at the end of the season, but hopefully he'll be back. So he's still there.
yeah.
Tight end, but that man to catch a ball. I was just wondering why not the Chiefs, the Seattle let Kenneth Walker go after winning the Super Bowl. Not just winning the Super Bowl. This man carried that Super Bowl on his back, winning Super Bowl MVP. It wasn't even a month and a half. That wasn't even a month and a half later. Maybe a month later, you trading him and letting him go to the Chiefs. Why? I
Wait,
honestly don't understand why. Kenneth Walker, the running back for Seattle.
yeah. Did they
Yeah,
trade him? He was traded?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's with the
Okay.
Chiefs. Super Bowl
I know
MVP
he's with the Chiefs.
heading to the kingdom of Kansas City. Just upgraded their backfield in a huge way with a three-year, $45 million deal. So Mahomes finally has his elite back now. He got that bell cow, bro. But how do
Mhm.
you let somebody go a month after winning the Super Bowl and the Super Bowl MVP? Like, what?
Yeah.
I don't get it. I
Um,
totally don't understand.
I don't because nobody wants to pay the running backs. I mean that's the one. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of
Yeah.
like, well, why should I get the expensive toilet tissue? All toilet tissue do the same. But we know like nah, we You can't do the one ply. That's gonna
Yeah.
beat you up. Like you got to get the double. Like so, I guess that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to save some type of money, some type of way. And then I think they paid Shaheed. Didn't they pay the receiver?
Yep.
I think they
Yep.
paid him. I guess they was like, one or the other. And your boy wanted what? We got 45 million, 30 guaranteed, or 28 guaranteed. That's a lot of money,
Yeah.
for a running back.
Yeah.
They're,
Walker
they're
got
probably gonna
45
try to
million.
run into the ground. So
The good
yeah, I
thing
mean
about that,
it's
that's
it's a,
definitely gonna help out your boy though, Pat Mahomes, and
oh yeah.
Travis Kelce
Well,
said he's coming
can,
back.
can the line block? Can the line block?
That
It's
part.
one of the questions. Can the line block? And then who is the star receiver they have? Who do they're gonna have to draft a receiver, right?
For who, the Chiefs or Seattle?
The,
Oh, that's a good one. I know they still
I mean,
got
I
your
know
boy.
I know they got a lot of guys. They got the young guys, but which one of those guys stepped up this year? We know Xavier is fast, but Xavier is he a Tyreek Hill? Is that who he trying to become? You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about as far as being the productivity. Is he a
Yeah.
1,700-yard receiver? I don't think he is. I think
No.
he's too small. You know what I'm
No.
saying? He can't take little bitty, like he's fast downhill. You never see him catching, make two people miss and then hit. You don't see him doing that. You know what I'm saying? Tyreek Hill is he a different monster. You know what I'm saying?
Well, hopefully he can
So
come back and continue to be a different monster. But yeah,
yeah. And
yeah.
Rashi Rice, like what is Rice doing? What you know what I'm saying? We know he got that court thing or like he got into some more trouble this off season.
Hmm.
So or I don't know if he still has the court thing or not. I don't know. But I'm just saying, like, is he going y'all want him to turn into the guy? And we know Kelsey, he's past his prime. You know what I'm saying? I
He's
think
past his
they
prime. He's
figured that
coming back
out.
for another season, but he's definitely past his
Yeah,
prime.
he can still catch
So,
passes, but like you can't. He's not gonna get you that 7 catch, 40 yards, 2 touchdowns. Not gonna get you
mhm.
that no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
Rasheed Rice, if he come back and like I know he got that court thing looming, and then you also got Xavier Worthy. I forgot about Xavier
young
Worthy.
guys,
Yeah,
fast guys, no
yep,
guys that
yep.
they're not. Again, as long as you can cover deep, send another guy back there, rough those receivers up. They're not gonna catch a lot of passes, man. We saw that last year.
Now, before we jump into these quick hits, I say the best trade for last. Tua to the Falcons, baby. Tua to the
Oh
Falcons,
man.
baby. Yeah. Tua to the Falcons, man. Tua Tagovailoa is a dirty bird, man. He signed a 1-year deal with the Atlanta Falcons with Michael Penix Jr. recovering from a torn ACL. So Tua might be week 1 starter in Georgia, bro. What you think about it? Talk to me,
I don't
man.
know what to think
Them your
about it,
boy.
man.
Them your folks, man. Them
Like
your folks,
like
ain't
I
it?
always say, man, like I had any team in the world I could have chosen, and I chose the Falcons, man. Like why, Lord? Like why would I do that,
Y'all had a
man?
decent
That's
defense last year too.
terrible. Yeah, we did, and then we drafted a lineman they're trying to kill his girlfriend. Like what is up with the like he owed her
Yeah,
$700,000, bro. You signed at 8 million. You got 8 million, and then another whatever for your son. Like you have
give her
plenty of
that
time to pay
say.
her back.
Yeah, give her that
So
say.
I hope he never play. He's probably never gonna play football again. James Pierce, like just sad, man. That's just sad. Rakia's a sweet lady. I'm sure, her relationship got problems, man, but you don't
Hmm.
try to kill him, bro. Like that's a whole, if y'all gonna do your little word salad and
It ain't no coming
argue,
back
like
from that.
we get
Both
that.
on both
Yeah, you
sides.
don't
Ain't no
try to
coming back. Yeah.
yeah, and I mean he drove from like he was in some other state. He drove down to Miami like full like straight just to terrorize her. Like he just a terrible person. So the Falcons are going to cut him. We just gotta wait for the legal stuff to play out first, and he's never gonna play for the Falcons again. But as far as Tua is concerned, like I get it. You know what I'm saying? I think I would have preferred Kyler Murray. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? Because at
Mm.
least we got somebody with a better upside or who has played better football than Tua after Tua started getting those concussions. Like that really has impacted its play. But you too young to, he ain't even 30 yet, right? I think Tua's still young.
Yeah,
So
he's still young.
so yeah, I get it. You take the chance. I get it. I get it. So and he
Here's a
wanted to sign for cheap. So
Here's some good news, though. They're saying that the targeted return date for Michael Penix Jr. is the start of the 2026 NFL season. So they're saying hopefully maybe mid to late September. So it won't be long. I'm
wait, wait,
hoping.
wait, 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 wait. Tua, okay. So here's what I believe is gonna happen. He's going to play well. because you have number 7 in the backfield. You have number 5 over there.
Yep.
You're gonna have, and you have number 8. You have Pitts. You
Yep.
got London. You got Bijan.
Yeah.
He's going to play well.
London
And
is
that's
a
the
monster.
problem that right, that's the problem that I have is that he's going to play well right now. Can we protect him? I mean, is he gonna take any hits? I don't know, but he's gonna play. So let's say in the first month we're 4-0. No one's expecting us to be we're 4-0. We beating teams by 2 touchdowns. Two is not coming out.
No.
You know what I'm
No.
saying?
Yeah.
And so now you got a shell shock Michael Penix, right? Two is eventually going to get hurt. And then what? They're gonna bring Penix in. Penix confidence is gonna be shot, right? I mean, could you imagine blowing out your knees as many times he's blown out his knees? I mean, look,
Yeah.
man, we twist our ankle, we be like, yo, hey man, I'll be back in 2 weeks, dog. I twist my ankle. I ain't running with y'all no more, man. I gotta go relax.
Yeah. And Penix
You
has
know,
blown out his knee
imagine
more than once.
more than once, man. That and
Yes,
we talked
sir.
about, Rondale Moore. We talked about the guy from I say it every time. Kenneth Mc what's Kenny last name? Anyway, from the
Gamecocks.
Gamecocks.
Gamecock. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, man, that it really plays a psychological thing on you, man. So yeah, man, you
Mm.
just want to make sure that he is prepared and ready to play and get all the healing that he needs. Don't rush back because
Yeah.
Tua's out there
Definitely.
playing ball because he gonna play.
Yeah.
Tua is nice. He can be nice though.
We're gonna see, man. We're gonna see. All right, man.
Yeah.
Before we wrap it up, we're gonna talk about this Oliveira versus Holloway fight. This household here was locked in on Max Holloway. You know we was going for, know we was going for the Hawaiian man. It was a complete domination, bro. That BMF belt. I really did. I'm gonna be honest with you. To me, it was a boring fight. It didn't
Mm,
go down like a BMF, a bad mother lover fight should go down. Like everybody's expecting it to be a stand up, knockout, drug out type of fight. I would say about 85% to 90% of the fight was on the ground, just scuffling. And granted, that's what
mhm.
Charles Oliveira is strong at. So, and I was so tired during that fight. I was like, give me some excitement because had a full day that day and then trying to stay up to watch that fight because they always come on so late. But he ended
Yeah.
up taking the belt from you, boy.
So correct me if I'm wrong. So I don't do UFC because I don't
Mhm.
I don't support the owner. Um, maybe if he was a different kind of dude and he was cool, and maybe, but I ain't into none of that. I don't have no reference to wrestling like that, or any of that Muay Thai stuff, or whatever kind of what they do, the grappling and stuff. I'm not a fan of none of that. Yeah, I'm not setting up boxing. I'm not gonna watch it, but people that do watch it, respect, that's what y'all like or whatever. Max Bless Holloway, like
Mhm.
he's not been that guy for a while, right? Like he's been losing. He's lost a couple, but he's lost before, right? Like
He's yeah, yeah,
a
yeah,
lot
yeah.
of fights.
He's lost, but he just came back. But he's also have won way more than he's lost. And he's had the belt for a long time. Like he went on a very
Okay.
long streak of winning. Him and Charles Oliveira, both of them. And then Max Holloway came back and he won the Bad Mother Lover belt. And he got it back. And
Mm,
this was his defense against Charles Oliveira. They fought earlier on in their career, and Max won, but it was an asterisk because Oliveira's shoulder got hurt during the fight, so he kind of kneeled down. So this was kind of redemption for Charles Oliveira. He looked much bigger than Max in that fight, and I think if the fight would have stayed on the ground, if they would have stayed on their feet in this fight and they would have boxed it out, I think Max would have won. He's a much better boxer. He's a high volume puncher, but Oliveira's skill set is a grappler. He's a submissioner, so he wanted to take him to the ground. He would let Max throw them little punches, and he would take him down every single time. He just dominated the fight, man. But yeah, he had the belt and he let Charles come in and just take it from him, man. I mean, there's nothing he could do though, to be honest with you. Your boy just his ground game was just too dominant over Max Holloway. Too dominant. That's the thing about
see,
UFC. Like you said, if they're not saying oh, they're boxing, that's what the excitement is. That ground game, if they're not ground and pounding and they just sit there scuffling and stuff like that, especially when it's majority of the fight, it's boring. You lose. You're sitting there. You're like, and I know that's part of UFC. I know that's part of that type of mixed martial arts, but it's not as exciting to see them up standing up. And I guess that's why boxing is my number two sport. I would say my number two sport because you're gonna see some exciting boxing out there. But yeah, he's had a long streak of winning, man. Like let me see,
okay.
a very long streak. Mhm.
Yeah, I can't. Nah, I'm never gonna be a UFC guy. I'm not. I mean, I know people get excited about it, and yo, if you like it, y'all out there, y'all like. Apparently, a lot of people like it. So yeah, I can't. I make a political statement before I watch anything UFC related. I can't vibe with that. But
Yeah.
those people, and are they even getting paid? Like, is he paying it with real money or monopoly money? Like, that's another thing too. Like, I can't get behind that, man. Like,
Oh,
these
they getting
fighters, they're
paid,
risky.
but they
Are
ain't
they
getting
getting
paid.
paid?
They're not getting
Are
paid
they?
like the boxers though. Not even
Why and
close.
why not? Why
That's a
not?
great,
They're getting
great
just
question.
as many eyes. They're selling out just as many arenas. They're getting yeah, I don't. So look, guys, don't be mad at me. Like I'm mad at Dana White. So I
Yeah.
can't I can't support that because he's supposed to be paying those guys top dollar. These guys are risking their lives, their health, their youth. Like you can't be 25 again, brother. Like this is it. You got to make all your money. You got to make it now.
Yep.
And you mean to tell me you can't get them an extra 100,000 here, 200,000? Like you can't pay them they worth.
And you
People
even
are
hear them
coming.
say that at the end of the fights.
Yeah.
Come on, Dana, give me that extra such a give me that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't be a part of that, brother. I cannot be a part of it. That's just lame. Just the fact of being lame and greedy, man. You don't need 19,000 houses, bro. You don't. You can let them buy two houses, man. So yeah, he sucks. But other than that though, shout out Charles Oliveira. Is he Brazilian? Okay, yeah, all right.
Yep.
Shout
Yep.
out
Yep.
Brazil.
Shout out
That's what's
Brazil.
up.
And Peter,
Yeah,
yeah. So just to kind of talk about this last fight, the BMF fight against two decorated champions, which is crazy. I didn't even think to look at the purse. It was only $1 million, bro.
that is
That is
absolutely
ridiculous.
insane. That is
Previous BMF
insane. This,
payouts, for context, Max Holloway earned approximately $1 million plus
oh my
$600 in bonuses.
God. Oh
Hmm.
my God. They should easily be paying over $10 million. Like this ain't
That is, I didn't even think
1954. $1
about to
million
look at the
dollars,
purse.
it is
Wow,
not. It don't go as far as it used to in the 50s, brother. And Dana
bro.
White knows that. How much did Dana make on? That's what I'm saying. I can't get behind that, man. I don't like that, man. That's the greed the Bible be talking about, man. Just like that. This is just like that. Pay them guys what they worth, man. You're not even a fighter yourself. No one's coming to see you, brother. They come in to see the entertainment. Pay those guys like they deserve it. So
Yeah,
yeah,
they made over the oh, that was 300. That was back in 2024. The fights was not the fighters, the fights itself. The UFC 300 was 16.5 million. Now they're averaging like around 50 to 60 million, and your main draw only got $1 million. I didn't even think about to look at the first rap. I didn't even think about what he was making. I was automatically assuming they was getting broke off. They're not getting any money.
no,
Never knew that till
no,
you brought
that's
it up. You just
that's
shed
why
some
he got
light.
into boxing. That's why he got into boxing, so he can do the same thing to boxing. Him and Turkey Al Sheik, they trying to do
Yeah.
the same thing with Zuffa boxing. They want to pay these guys no money.
Damn.
I like people like that, man, are just despicable, man. I don't respect them, and I don't ever want to support them in any way. I don't care if you fight on Zuffa boxing, brother. I'm
Yeah.
not watching it. You my guy. I want to say pots and pans, you my man. Dog, I would not be tuned in, or I never want to
I
support
had
Dana
no
White,
idea
man.
it was only $1 million for that fight, bro. I just was
Man,
automatically assuming each of them getting like maybe 5 million each or something.
nah,
Minimum.
he don't respect those athletes at all,
And
man.
that's
And
10 times
unfortunately,
more brutal than boxing.
it is. It
10
is.
times
And
more
that and
brutal.
that's what one of the boxers said, or one of the UFC guys said that man, it's like we could be out of there. They could poke an eye out and we're done. We
Bro,
are done. Snap up done.
you can
You know
snap.
what I'm
Much
saying?
as I hate to say it, I really hate to put this in the atmosphere, but in that type of sport, you could literally lose your life in one match.
Yeah.
Easily. Easily.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
And so I would think that that would be an incentive to pay those guys, but
Yep.
it's not.
Yeah.
It's not. And I,
That's
I think
crazy.
I love a quote that what's the guy Francis Ngannou? Is that his
Yep.
name?
Yep. The
So
big
he
big
he
black
had a
guy. Yep.
quote. Yeah, he had a quote early this week, and I don't know if you've seen it, but the guy was like, why are you fighting wherever he's fighting at now? Why are you fighting there? You're ruining your legacy. He was like, legacy. He was like, is my legacy gonna pay for my kids' schooling? Is it gonna pay for them for a better life? He was like, money will, not
Hmm.
legacy. He
Right.
said the media told y'all that legacy was important. Legacy's not important. Legacy don't feed any kids. They don't take care of anybody. Money takes care of us. So yes, I would do what I can to take care of my family because
Big
that
facts.
pays money. That pays my bills. I
Big
was like,
facts.
yo, hey, I was already rooting for you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you black, but like, yeah, oh,
Say one up.
and more you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And don't get
That's
me
kind of
wrong,
like
I love, oh, go ahead.
no, I was gonna say that's kind of like the same thing. Now, granted, their purse was a lot more than UFC, but with golf, a lot of those guys shipped over to this Live Golf because
Live.
Live Golf was they were paying so much more. But
Yeah.
then people were talking about the legacy of PGA and all this stuff. But yeah, like
Look, man, much as
money
I hate
talks.
James Harden when it comes to basketball, the one thing he said is that, oh boy, Daryl Morey was a liar. This man said he was gonna pay me max and he
He,
didn't. So I'm unhappy. I don't want to be here until y'all pay me what y'all owe me. And
yep.
I think I respect that. The more I think I respect that because you are absolutely right. They will play in your face unless you
Hmm.
demand more. And when you demand more, they're gonna talk crazy about you. But that's okay. I
Yep.
can go over there getting paid a whole lot more and y'all talking crazy. I don't, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I can live with that.
When you
But I
demand
just,
more, when you try to put it out there, they're gonna say, "Oh, you're the crazy one," or "You're difficult.
yeah,
Why are you being difficult?" Now, I'm not being difficult. I just know my worth. Period.
yeah.
So
And
that
I think all UFC fans should be upset with Dana White. And I think y'all should show him by stop watching the fight. Like that's what I would do if it was on me. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
he doing, like you just said,
yeah,
they made all that money and he paid them $1 million.
crazy.
Like, why do the average fan think they can relate with an owner of a like? You can't
Yeah,
relate with the owners, bro. You relate more to the players than anything. You don't. You should be on the player side, but no,
yeah,
they'll demonize the player. They'll demonize the fighters. They'll demonize. Oh no, no. The Dana White is nah. He sucked. Just like Floyd Mayweather. He wasn't paying those guys good money either, man.
yeah.
So yeah, leave Floyd. Don't stay with Mayweather Promotions. They not paying you, brother. It's paid. Pay for play, man. Pay these people.
Man, on that note, we're gonna wrap it up. I learned something new today. So can't wait to tell my old lady, you know how much they got paid for this damn fight? And you know what? I'm gonna tell someone like, how much you think they got paid for the fight? I'm just gonna let her guess. I'm like, damn, $1 million.
Brother. Yeah, man. That hey man.
Crazy.
It's
Learn
yeah,
something.
they Dana White don't like white people or black people. He don't like nobody.
He
He
like
like
that green,
green people.
baby. Give me
Yeah.
that green,
That
baby.
is it, man.
All right, man. Good show.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
Yes, sir. Have a good one.